In this video, we'll see Euclid algorithm. Euclid algorithm is to find HCF of two numbers. What is HCF? HCF, highest common factor. Highest common factor. Factor is also called as divisor. So HCF, highest common factor, is also called as greatest common divisor. Greatest common divisor, GCD. Taken any two numbers, the factor for the both numbers is called as common factor. The highest of the common factors is called highest common factor. For example, let us take 12 and 18. 12 has the factors. Say 12 can be written as 1 into 12. These are called conjugate factors. 12 and 1 and 12 are called conjugate factors of 12. Other conjugate factors are 2 into 6, 3 into 4. So totally how many conjugates are there? How many factors are there? 6 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. These are the factors of 12. Now let us see factors of 18. 1 into 18, 2 into 9, 3 into 6. So the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Then what are the common factors? Common factors of 12 and 18 are 1. 1 is here and also here. Then 2. Then 3. 4 is here. 4 is a factor of 12, but 4 is not a factor of 18. So 4 is not there. Then 6. 6 is a factor of 12 and also a factor of 18. So 6 is a common factor. 12 is not a common factor. Same way, 9 is also not a common factor. So here 1, 2, 3, 6. These are the common factors. Among these common factors, 6 is the highest one. So 6 is called highest common factor. Highest common factor or greatest common divisor, HCF or GCD of 12 and 18 is 6. Sometimes we write it as a function also. HCF of 12, 18 is 6. Now using Euclid's division lemma, let us see what is a divisor, what is a factor. Euclid's division lemma. Euclid's division lemma. In Euclid's division lemma, if we take two positive integers a and b, we can write there exist q and r. So we can write a is equal to bq plus r, where r has a condition that it is less than b. 0 less than or equal to R less than B. The remainder R is between 0 and B. Euclid division lemma is this. Taken any two positive integers A and B, there exists a unique pair of numbers, whole numbers, Q and R, satisfying this relation A is equal to BQ plus R and 0 less than or equal to R less than B. This is Euclid division lemma. So R can take values 0, 1, 2, etc. up to 1 less than B, B minus 1. If R is equal to 0, if R is equal to 0, in A is equal to BQ plus R. In A is equal to BQ plus R, if R is equal to 0, we get A is equal to BQ. In such a case, B is called divisor or factor, and we say that B divides A. B divides A. This B divides A can be represented as B divides A. It can be written, it can be denoted as B slash A. This means B divides A. If R is not equal to 0, we say that A, B. So A is equal to BQ plus R, and here R is not equal to 0. Then we say B does not divide A. It can be written as B does not divide A. So B divides A. This is called divisibility. Now let us see some properties of divisibility. Divisibility properties. Divisibility means, say some number D, whole number D is dividing A. D divides A. You can write it as D divides A. If D divides A and D divides B, then D divides A plus B. Here we can see the definition. Definition we can say this one. D divides A means D divides A means A can be written in terms of D into some M or say Q. So here how can we prove D divides A means A is equal to some K1 into D. D divides B means B is equal to some K2 into D. So A plus B is equal to K1D plus K2D. So A plus B is equal to K1 plus K2 into D. So A plus B is equal to some constant, some whole number K into D. So this means D divides A plus B. So if D divides A and D divides B, then D divides A plus B. Also, D divides A minus B. Then second property of divisibility we can see, if D divides A, then D divides MA for some integer m. In division lemma, in Euclid division lemma, we have taken two positive integers a and b. Then there exist q and r uniquely, satisfying this relation a is equal to bq plus r. So we can write it as a minus bq is equal to r. Now let us see here. Let us apply divisibility rules. Suppose let us take a whole number d. Let us take a whole number d, and it divides a and it divides b. Let us take a whole number d that divides a and divides b. This divisor may be HCF also. If it is the highest divisor, it is HCF. If D divides A and D divides B, see, take this condition, D divides B. D divides B implies D divides BQ. Now consider D divides A and D divides BQ. If D divides A, D divides BQ, then D divides A minus BQ. What is A minus BQ? From division lemma, Euclid division lemma, A is equal to BQ plus R. So A minus B is equal to A minus BQ is equal to R. So here D divides A minus BQ. This means D divides R. We have started with D divides A and D divides B. This has given us D divides A, D divides R. R is defined as A is equal to BQ plus R. 0 less than or equal to R less than B. When D divides A and D divides B, D also divides R. So HCF of A and B. We want to find HCF of A and B. So HCF, it is D. D divides A and D divides B. Let us say HCF of A and B is D. So D divides A and D divides B. So D also divides R. So HCF, the HCF also divides R. It is already HCF for A and B. So this one is HCF of B and R. We have taken B here because let's say A is greater than B. If A is greater than B, we will take small numbers. These are bigger numbers, A and B. Now we will take smaller of these A and B, and R is however smallest. So we will consider B and R. Suppose we want to find HCF of 120 and 70. So 120 can be written as 70 into 1 is quotient, plus R is 50. So 120 plus 70 into 1 plus 50. Now this HCF of 120 and 70 is equal to HCF of 70 and 50. Now the numbers have become smaller numbers. The problem has become a small problem. Also we know that HCF of two numbers, say one of which is a multiple of the other, MA and A. HCF of MA and A is A. Suppose HCF of 8 and 16 is 16 is 8. So using this HCF rules we have got here, HCF of A and B is equal to HCF of B and R. Using this one we can find HCF of any two numbers. This flow of steps is called Euclid algorithm. Euclid algorithm. So Euclid algorithm uses here HCF of, let us say, CD. In textbook he has given CD. Instead of AB he has given CD. So let us say we want to find HCF of C and D. Apply Euclid's division lemma here. Say C is greater than D. C is equal to DQ plus R. So now we will consider D and R. HCF of CD is equal to HCF of D and R. The second one is HCF of a factor. HCF of a multiple and a factor is equal to the factor. HCF of MA and A is A. Considering these two properties of HCF, we in this algorithm is prepared. So what is the first step? In step 1, we take whole numbers C, D, where C is greater than D. Now apply Euclid division lemma. Apply Euclid division lemma to the two whole numbers taken. C is equal to DQ plus R. Now, if R is equal to 0, then D becomes a divisor of C. D is a factor or divisor of C. Then D is HCF of CD. If R is not equal to 0, if R is not equal to 0, then apply Euclid division lemma to D and R. Now take D and R in place of C and D. Continue this process till R is equal to 0. This is Euclid algorithm. We take any two whole numbers C and D, where C is greater than D. In first step, we apply Euclid division lemma and write as C is equal to dq plus R. So we find R. If R is equal to 0, then D is the HCF. If R is not equal to D or not equal to 0, then we proceed further. We consider the remainder as the divisor and old divisor as dividend. Then we continue till R is equal to 0. Now let us see this process to find out HCF of 120 and 70. We want to find HCF of 120 and 70 using Euclid's algorithm. Using Euclid's algorithm, we make the problem smaller and smaller and finally reach at HCF of 120 and 70. Now apply, in first step, apply Euclid division lemma. Here 120 is greater than 70. Now 120 can be written as 120 is equal to 70 into 1 plus 50. Now we have got the remainder 50. Remainder is not 0 here. So we have to go further. Now we consider 70 and 50. Now this HCF of 120 and 70 is equal to HCF of 70 and 50. Apply Euclid division lemma to 70 and 50. So 70 can be written as 50 into 1 plus 20. Remainder is 20 here. Remainder is not equal to 0. So this HCF becomes HCF of 50 and 20. Now apply Euclid division lemma to 50 and 20. So 50 can be written as 20 into 2 plus 10. Now also remainder is not equal to 0. So HCF of 50 and 20 is HCF of 20 and 10. Now apply Euclid division lemma on 20 and 10. So 20 can be written as 10 into 2 plus 0. Here the remainder is 0. Remainder is 0 here. That means this 10 is the factor of 20. 10 is factor of 20. So HCF of 20 and 10 is 10. When the two numbers, if there is any factor to the other number, the factor is the HCF. So here the HCF is 10. 10 is the HCF here. HCF of 20 and 10 is 10. All these HCFs are equal. HCF of 120 and 70 to HCF of 20 and 10. HCF of 20 and 10 is 10. So HCF of 20 and 50 is 10. HCF of 70 and 50 is 10. HCF of 120 and 70 is 10. In this way, we come to a conclusion that HCF of 120 and 70 is 10. So this is how we apply Euclid algorithm to find HCF of two whole numbers. We'll continue in next video.